That is the most dumbest. Like I said, I cannot be the only person that's got this problem. I know it's not just me. Can't be. If it is, I'm fine. See, I really don't mind nature. I am nature. I am nature. I'm Nature Boy. I don't know if anybody knows who Nature Boy is. Leave a comment from memory, or if maybe you're too young, look up the word Nature Boy and then tell me what you came up with. If you actually remembered, tell me that you actually remembered who Nature Boy was. I obviously like plants and stuff like that. And obviously I love animals. We already know that. I've recently had a little bit of an issue with deer. Yeah. So this plant right here is supposed to have these leaves all on these stems, which are now sticks, because the deer have decided to pick off and eat all of the leaves. They've been eating the hosta. They nipped off almost all of the buds. This is supposed to have a beautiful star flower. It's supposed to be that on all of these. They nipped them off, except for maybe that one right there. They nipped off those flowers. Deer have literally been killing my entire landscape of flowers and whatever. And obviously there's certain plants that they don't like. I don't necessarily like those plants either. Back on deck. Partially my fault. I did make an attempt to modify the battery tray, but to be quite honest with you, I think I really cheaped out when it came to the Sherlock. I probably should have installed Sherlock in these areas as well, and it probably would have kept the battery pack in place, or maybe I should have run Sherlock going this way, but because I'm very quickly running out of the Sherlock, I kind of just said nah, and that may have been a mistake. Now the thing is I will, because I do like this battery tray situation, I am going to now cut 2 strips, or technically 4 strips of Sherlock. I'm going to run Sherlock this way, and then we'll see if that changes anything. Now, this thing, I gotta empty this thing out. You can see it's become a trash collector, just like what we know it happens. So I'm gonna take my rubber mallet, I'm gonna give it a couple smashes outside, and I'll be right back. We lost drive on the rear, and I see exactly what happened. You have got to be kidding me. Now, how is this even possible? Oh my God. This is exactly what I was afraid of. How did both CV pins and everything, how did they both get lost? These things were a couple of bucks, man. What the heck? The pins, everything is gone. You think I was kidding about these CV something pieces of crap? These things are obviously garbage. So I'm going to point blank say, do not buy the Arrma CVDs because they just don't work. I was hesitant in the very beginning. When I first put these things on, I recognized right away the shortness of the shaft. The shortness of the shaft. Should have known there was a problem right away when that happened. These things are junk, man. All right, so I'm going to pull this apart. I'm going to see what's going on. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is why sometimes you don't upgrade, but this is also why I've kind of wanted to bring up a subject, and that is the subject of Traxxas, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Might not be on this episode, but yeah. All right. Both CV pins are gone. This is trash. This is junk, man. I'm telling you. I am not happy right now. I think I'm gonna have to call up A-Main or something. Wherever I got those parts from, I'm gonna have to give them a call and see what's going on here. Because that's garbage. Because that means I just blew that much money. So this has turned into a why not to buy Arrma 3S junk upgrades. So I really was curious to know if anybody had noticed in the video running the Big Rock on the new kind of ever-changing backyard track. Just curious, did anybody happen to know that the front drive really wasn't doing anything? I could tell you when I was driving it, I didn't notice. But obviously in the footage, you could tell that there was an issue. I do have the back wheel off, and you can see what's going on here. I didn't notice it, obviously, while driving. I just thought something differential had happened, and then obviously you can see my neglect. It looks like there's a little space right there where the front drive is doing absolutely nothing. So what that means is I'm gonna have to pull the drive shaft out and see if I destroyed the front or tip of that drive shaft. What's up, God Garage? You know it, baby. What's up, God Garage? What's up, buddy? Funny. All right, so I'm just going to pull this apart. It really shouldn't take too long to figure this out, but I am going to take apart both sides. I want to see if what I discovered with the front, if that's also what can happen or what has happened to the back, because that's pretty much junk for that to have happened. I mean, I only took this out for what? I think this thing has had 2 packs through it with these new CVD junk units. Bearing feels good. That's about it. But yeah, this is ridiculous, man. It's definitely not cool. Yeah, look at that. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, look at that. That was my fault. That was my fault. That's not them. That was me. Did that parts guy order the wrong parts again? Oh my God, that guy, I'm telling you, if I find that guy... Wow. Wait a minute. That's not making sense here. I'm going to have to check something online. Alright, so I'm going to pop this out just to show you. I don't know if this is my error, or if this was the parts guy that ordered the wrong parts, or what's going on here, but something is definitely wrong with this design here. So obviously this is the, well, was a new bearing. That's the bearing. where the original axle slides into. Let me get the axle. I think I've got it pretty close to me somewhere here. Yes. All right. So inside this bag, which it looks like I may end up throwing these axles back on so I can rip the big rock. So originally this is how it went. This slid into there just like that. Mint. No issue. When I got this upgrade, I'll put this together. When I got this upgrade, first thing I had noticed was the shaft itself seemed to be a little too short. There wasn't much material that was riding inside, and I kind of almost still feel that way, but I don't know if this was my error or what, because some of this is not making sense. Now, if I didn't put this sleeve on, obviously that pin would come flying out anyway. And that's designed to go inside where the bearing is, right? This doesn't make sense. So when I had installed this, I didn't notice that hole, and I had taken this and done that with it, which obviously helps retain that pin. Then this slides into that. And I thought that was the way this was supposed to go, because everything mounted up, bolted up, everything seemed like perfect. The pin comes out the exact amount of distance that it needs to come out. You can see, because what I'll do is I'll pull this out, I'll slide this shaft in, and you can see that the pin comes out the same exact distance. So I don't want to say that this was an error on my part. This is just a junk. I don't know, man. Was I supposed to upgrade hubs too or something? Because this doesn't make sense to me. That literal pin, that pin is in the exact same location that it's supposed to be. And even this is a bad idea, because that sleeve, see what the sleeve was doing? The sleeve was actually destroying the seal of the bearing. So I don't know if I ordered the wrong parts. So I'm going to go upstairs right now. I'm going to jump on to wherever I ordered these parts, or I'm assuming I ordered these from AMA. And I'm going to see where I ordered these parts from. And then I'm going to like cross-reference and see if I made a mistake. This doesn't make sense. If I slid that on without that sleeve, the pin would have come flying out anyway. So something's wrong. Either this is a bad design and I'm like the only one that this has ever happened to, or yeah, I don't know. I'm really in a state of disbelief here. This just point blank doesn't make sense. I'm going to take off the front. I'm going to leave this kind of in its pile, but I'm going to take off the front and show you what the issue was with the front of this thing that I had come across. And maybe this is really my issue. Maybe somehow I mean, the parts guy that was fired ordered the wrong CVDs, but I thought that I thought this was right. That means that the big rock is not back, and also, you know what that means? That means that set screw, oh no! That's stripped out, no! Okay. It might just have to pick it out. Oh, I think the set screw on this. Oh, crap. Am I literally going to have to cut the axle off? Oh, no. I'm going to try and pick this out, but I have a feeling that set screw is stripped out. Please don't be stripped. Oh, you feel stripped. Son of a gun. Oh, no. I'm going to put a little bit of heat on that. That does feel stripped, though. Crap. please don't be stripped. No. Oh, got it. Wow. But I think that that set screw is stripped out, because that is not going in. Yeah, that tiny little set screw. There isn't much meat on that thing. There is not much meat on that thing for that to bite. So, while these set screws are kind of cool, they're not. Because, yeah, see, now that tool bites into it. Man, you gotta be careful. You gotta make sure that that's cleaned out. Alright, so we'll pop this one out. I'll pop off this joint right here. I'll pop out this joint here. Oh, hey babe. What'd you make me? Looks like...
Yeah, I know, it looks bad.
What the heck is that?
But that was all that was left, but I put it in a big thing so I could pour it out.
Alright, thank you. Would you drink that? That looks like mud. It looks like mud, honey.
No, it's not.
She's trying to keep me healthy here. She's trying to keep me healthy by what? Me not eating or drinking, whatever that is. Yeah, I think maybe that's what it is. Oh, what the heck that is. Alright. So we should be able to flop this out now. Pull this out. Now see on this side, what had happened, what I came across was, I'll take off the hub completely so you can see what the issue was that I came across with this CVD thing here and the joint. So pull that off. Slide that pin out of there. Wherever it is, where's the hole? It's there somewhere. I think it's right here. Alright. Grab that little pin right there. So pull the pin out, right? What I came across, and this was like maybe you could call this accidental or an accidental finding. Now, it's destroying the seal on this too. Oh, this is junk, man. Do not buy the CVD upgrades. They're absolute crap. So I'm going to pop out the outer bearing. Now I'm going to pop out the inner bearing. It's destroying my bearings. All right. Check out what it's doing to the seal. It's ruined the seal. Look at this. Oh my God, it's ruined the seal. All right. So I'll show you what happens. So this is obviously the one that's together, okay? So if by chance this gets a chance to spin, it actually allows the pin to, like, seriously, the stars have to align for this to happen, but it does. Look at that. There it is. All right. So see how the pin comes out? The problem with that is see how this is a kingpin? This is what you call kind of like a kingpin. See how the hole in there? Can you even see? See how there's a hole in there? Think you can see there's a hole in there? Well, that hole perfectly lines up with this pin, so it locked my front end. But also, which I didn't notice before, was that when it's riding on the bearing, it eats the bearing, like it eats the seal. Look at the seal. The seal was getting mangled. Look, it actually sliced off a section of the seal because look at what it does. It rides right on the seal. That is the most dumbest because I don't care. I understand that the way it's loaded this way, okay? But still, it's still pushing or riding on that seal. And look at this. Watch. Look at that. Look where that pin lines up. See? If this is just spinning like that, it gives the pin a chance to potentially pop out. Because look. Look at that. Look at, see, as it's spinning. Whoosh-ah. That is dumb. Do not buy those CVD upgrades. So this is RC Guy Garage, and I'm telling you right now, I'm going to go upstairs, like I said, and I'm going to check. But do not buy those Arrma CVDs if these are the wrong ones. And the parts guy that I fired, man, I'm finding out more reasons why that guy should have been fired. Got the screen pulled up here, A-Main Hobbies. I am going to give them a phone call right now. I don't know if it's too early because I think it says like 10 a.m., but is that 10 a.m. like Cali time? So I'm going to give them a call. I'm going to find out exactly like what the deal is here. So it's 1-800-705-2215. Okay, that was weird. Try it again. 1-800-705-2215. Never heard that before. What does that mean? Does that mean like they're not even open? Alright, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to call them back later or something? Yeah, that ain't cool. Does that mean there's somebody in there? Ah, yeah, look at that. So somebody's actually here. I ordered a part. The part came in. I installed the part. And the part almost immediately malfunctioned. What do I do? GoPro on. Alright, so this is weird. I'm like doing it through chat here. I tried calling a main line, but I'm assuming you guys aren't open yet. I can give you the actual order number. It might make it easier than you trying to look up my order history, because there's a pretty good size order history. So I am going to... Alright, so what I'm going to do is... I'm going to open up a main, which is right here. Go to my order. Gotta block this stuff out. Alright. So it's view this one right here. So order number 6. This is messed up. I'm literally doing like a screen recording on my computer to pull up my history. I'm chatting online. I don't know. This takes forever because you gotta wait for somebody to, like, you know what I mean? Like, why aren't they open? Like, is A-Main Hobbies closed for telephone service right now? So Chris M is the one that's helping me. You can see that on the screen, I think. Do you have any pictures of the issue? Yes, I do. Okay, so I have actually video of it. I actually have video of it, but I do also have pictures, if that makes any sense. So how do I add pictures to this? It should not be checking with my manager now. Are you not able to call in? Yes, I tried calling the number that's 1-800-705-2215. Oh, that didn't come out right. I actually have to type that. And all it does is give a disconnection beep. So I'm going to try calling that number again right now. So 1-800-705-2215. Yeah, nothing. That's a disconnection beep. This is weird. Like, this is weird. I got my text message thing. Let me message the manager. You must be working from home still? Ah, this is literally going to take forever. When he looks up, yeah, you have quite an extensive order history. It's like, shh, be quiet. Obviously, you can see I ordered this on March 22nd, but the big rock's been down. I actually haven't been able to drive this thing. Like, this is wrong. This part is point blank a failure. See, even on here, the part number is correct. ARA 310870. Arrma 4x4 Mega CVD slider set, which initially, like, the whole thing with that CVD slider set was, because it said Mega, I was like, man, this can't be right. But in the option parts, it was saying that it was right. So what's right? Obviously the part's right, but it's wrong for the truck. And the only way they're going to see it is on video, man. The only way they can see that it actually is a problem is on video. And like I said, I cannot be the only person that's got this problem. I know it's not just me. Can't be. If it is, I'm fired. But 90 bucks. 90 bucks! That's what this costs. Granted, it was only 80 bucks, but then there's obviously tax and shipping, which brings it up to 90 bucks. Just, I don't know, man. If I ordered it from Traxxas, shipping would have been free, like I did. And you get all the pieces you need, and you don't have, like, parts that just don't work. So I don't know how long this is going to take. I'm going to try calling the number again. Oh, he's typing again. So, Chris M. What's he saying now? Let me message my manager. Chris M. Come on, guy. Use talk to text like I do. That way it messes everything up. My manager said he tried it from his cell phone and our 1-800 number is working. It's not working. 1-800-705-2215. That's the number I just dialed. Alright. Well, I'm going to try. Alright. Alright, I am trying to call from a landline. I will try and call from my cell phone to see if there's a difference. That didn't work. All right, now I don't even know how this is going to work. Will this disconnect? This is messed up. All right, I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens. So, it looks like it's still recording. Can't access. Yeah, I know, that's fine. I'm not asking it to access. Oh no, what's going on now? Come on. What are you calling from on the landline? I'm sorry for this issue. What are you calling from on the landline? House phone? House phone? You didn't know what landline meant? Why is my mouse doing this now? Come on, why now? Alright, let's see. Why is it doing this? This has been something new that it's been doing. Alright. So, I'm going to try with my cell phone. I don't know if I'll just get disconnected here. Alright, let's see. Phone. 1-800. 705. I gotta pull that number up again. 1-800-705-2215. See what happens.
Thank you for calling A-Main Sports and Hobbies.
Okay.
To be monitored for quality assurance purposes. If you know the 4-digit extension of the person you are trying to reach, please enter it now. Otherwise, please remain on the line for the next available representative.
Okay, oddly. Alright, so now I get to...
Thank you for calling A-Main Hobbies. How can I help you out today?
$90 down the drain. Fortunately, A-Main, you know, I said, you do whatever you want to do. I don't care either way. I'm still calling Horizon. Still going to wait the hour and a half. Anyways, I'm not out. Yeah. Thanks, Arrma. I don't know what you guys are doing, but quality control, quality, whatever... yeah, the Big Rock is awesome, but your option parts, yeah, I don't know, man. This is bonus footage. So in the video, there was a section where I zoomed in. I didn't notice until just then, when I was editing the video, that both pins, well, one pin had popped out of the big rock on the ground. And I didn't even notice it because, well, the camera was zoomed in, I wasn't. I was just looking at the car going, what the heck happened? So I literally come outside right now to where the big rock crashed. Check it out. One pin, two pin. The only thing that doesn't do though, it doesn't help me because all it is the pins. And I lost that secondary part that the pins actually slide into. So I'm gonna look for a little bit, but I can almost guarantee that those things are gone forever. So anyways, I'm RC Guy Garage, and you can actually see I am out. Would anybody happen to have like recommendations on a good metal detector? Like, you know, I mean good. Not like, you know, thousands of dollars, but maybe something that's actually worth buying, because for somebody like me, I will spend the extra couple of bucks to get what's called worth buying. So anyways, yeah, you can see I'm out. I'm gonna finish the video now. Gotta add in this bonus footage.